Big day. All eyes on the U.S. Supreme Court today as we learn of several major decisions.
And the most significant involves the enforcement of President Trump's birthright citizenship order. Interestingly, the court's ruling today didn't actually touch on whether that's constitutional or not.
Julia Benbrook details the decision from outside the court tonight.
In a 6-3 ruling, the conservative majority backed President Donald Trump's efforts to curtail lower federal courts from issuing nationwide injunctions that have served as a roadblock to his agenda for months, but left the fate of his divisive executive order on birthright citizenship unclear. The High Court's decision was a significant win for Trump, and it could have lasting implications, not only for the remainder of his term, but also for future presidents of both parties. In the majority opinion, Justice Amy Coney Barrett wrote, quote, "When a court concludes the executive branch has acted unlawfully, the answer is not for the court to exceed its power to." In a dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor warned that under the ruling, no right is safe in the new legal regime the court creates. Writing, "Today, the threat is to birthright citizenship. Tomorrow, a different administration may try to seize firearms from law-abiding citizens or prevent people of certain faiths from gathering to worship." There were several other major rulings on Friday. The court also ruled that religious parents can opt their children out of the reading of LGBTQ books in school and upheld a Texas law that requires age verification for pornographic websites. And in the latest legal challenge to Obamacare to reach the High Court, the court upheld a task force that recommends preventive health care services that insurers must cover at no cost. Every year, the Supreme Court tries to finish its work by July, but it is unusual to see so many highly watched cases on the final decision day. In Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
And later this hour, we're going to continue our conversation on today's landmark ruling involving birthright citizenship. At 4:30, we'll hear from a local nonprofit that's concerned for its clients who are immigrants and currently pregnant. That's coming up in about 20 minutes.
A heartbreaking story out of Cumberland where police tell 13 News that a group of 5 young people were messing around with a gun early this morning when a 12-year-old among them picked it up and then accidentally shot himself. His name is Jeremiah Cotton. That 12-year-old then later died at the hospital today. That shooting happened just after 1 o'clock. It was in an apartment at the Norridge Apartments off of Washington Street. Police say an 18-year-old was the oldest person in the apartment. There was no other adult supervision. Cotton's mother told police that her son was spending the night with a friend last night. Police say a 16-year-old brought that gun to the apartment.
It's a tough one because you have kids with guns, which is a big problem we see here in Marion County. We see it often with just our arrest here in Cumberland. We know Indianapolis sees quite a lot of that as well. It's a stark reminder to keep those things locked up, keep them in safe places.
Police say so far that 16-year-old not revealing where he got the gun. So far, officers have not made any arrests.
And a bicyclist is in critical condition this afternoon after being hit on the east side. Right now, police are still looking for the driver. It happened around 4:45 this morning at East Washington near Sherman Drive. Accident investigators are trying to piece together what happened.
And a reminder for drivers on the southeast side, the northbound lanes of I-65 will close tonight. This will happen at 9 o'clock for a construction project. They reopen Monday morning. The closures between I-465 and the South Split are in place as crews finish drainage improvements under the busy highway. Traffic will be rerouted along I-70 while the work gets underway.
We're just getting started here at 4 o'clock, a night of dreams. We've got details on a special night of giving and how you can help single moms break the cycle of poverty. Still ahead. Angela?
Dustin, we have storms on radar this evening, but how about this weekend? I'll have a look ahead.